8 Fascinating psychological facts about men and the masculine era. Before we begin, subscribe and turn on the bell to be notified when I upload new video for you. 1. Compartmentalized thinking and focus. Men's brains are wired to handle focused tasks efficiently, which leads to a compartmentalized thought process. This makes them highly goal-oriented, and they often excel in situations requiring intense concentration, such as problem-solving or strategic planning. It's why men are often seen prioritizing tasks sequentially, unlike women, who may excel at multitasking. Number 2. Emotional expression and vulnerability. Although stereotypes paint men as emotionally reserved, research suggests that men experience emotions just as deeply as women. However, societal expectations often discourage the overt display of vulnerability. This can lead to suppression of emotions, making it seem like men are less emotional. In reality, men often express emotions differently, using humor, physical activities, or alone time as coping mechanisms. Or 3. Risk-taking and adventure-seeking men, across various cultures and time periods, have been known to take greater risks. This tendency is deeply ingrained in evolutionary psychology, where risk-taking historically played a role in status building, survival, and resource acquisition. This trait persists today, where men are often seen pursuing high-risk careers, extreme sports, or entrepreneurial ventures that involve uncertainty and high stakes. 4. Masculinity and competitive nature. Masculinity has long been associated with strength, power, and dominance. During the masculine era, traditionally defined by hierarchical and patriarchal societies, men were expected to compete for status, leadership roles, and resources. Even in modern times, this competitive drive is evident in the way men approach career advancement, sports, and social dynamics. While competitiveness can be positive, it may also foster a win-at-all-costs mentality. Number 5. Visual spatial skills and navigation. Men typically outperform women in visual spatial tasks, such as mental rotation and spatial perception. This ability was crucial in ancestral times for navigating territories, hunting, and tracking. Modern studies suggest that men still utilize these skills in professions requiring spatial reasoning, such as engineering, architecture, and mechanics. 6. Stress responses. Fight-or-flight men often respond to stress with a fight-or-flight reaction, influenced by testosterone levels. This response was adaptive in times when physical confrontation or escape was necessary. Conversely, women are more likely to engage in a tend-and-befriend response, focusing on nurturing and building alliances. This difference highlights how traditional gender roles evolved in response to environmental pressures. 7. Slower emotional processing and anger masking. Men's emotional processing pathways are different from women's, which may explain why they take longer to articulate their feelings. Men often react to emotional stress with visible signs of anger or irritability, which can mask deeper emotions like sadness, anxiety, or insecurity. This dynamic can make men appear less affected by emotional conflicts, even when they're deeply impacted. 8. Nonverbal communication and power dynamics. While women are often more verbal, men rely more on nonverbal cues to communicate power, status, and emotional states. In the masculine era, posture, gestures, and eye contact played critical roles in establishing dominance or submission within social hierarchies. Today, nonverbal communication remains a key tool for men in leadership or high-stakes environments, where gestures and body language can convey authority and confidence.